I appreciate you giving options to check out your website. I also found Webtoon Small Beanies, which seems a well-made webcomic with a lot of thought and put effort into it, like on an artistic level, and I think the writing's really charming and clever. The homepage is really effective. Leads to what you do outside of your main work, which I appreciate. And I like how there's two buttons for each project you have. But with your link tree, it doesn't lead to anything. It just leads to this site isn't available page. I hope that you can fix that later on. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I just don't know why it's not available or doesn't work. Other than that, I think it's an effective, good homepage. It's also impressive that you're a president for the social media chapter of Full Sail University, the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. I feel while your experience that you're making here for the website is well organized and impressive, the details are lacking somewhat and much further explanation through your projects page, with the fact that you did a website ad for Rabbi using PowerPoint, and then you talked about your experience virtual Broadway tour using Ratatouille. That's really cool. That's really impressive stuff, and I really like how artistic and how much effort it took to make those goals happen, and where you're coming from with them. It isn't very detailed in your explanations of went into it, or how you met the person to get to that project, and how to just any further detail outside a single sentence. But with that said, I really think it's cool and impressive that you go into detail on at least a about page, how you became a social media influencer, how you became manager, how you volunteered, how you got about going through your education and learning how to use social media effectively while also being creative. I think that's really impressive, and it shows in your about page. And I wish I was a little bit more of that description of how you got to that point and how you reached that point through your projects page. To explain how you reached that point in your projects page for your 3 projects, which I didn't feel was very detailed as it could have been. Also, I just like the whole overall design of your website. Mixture of Pinterest, Snapchat, Instagram, standard social media style. I think it looks very effective. I like the colors that match with it. I think your professional photo is very inviting and very warm. I appreciate that. I just would say really the only thing I have I would say you could improve on is the link tree actually working the button leading to page that isn't down, and being more descriptive of what you did for your projects, what details and effort you put into your projects. That's really it, honestly. I like what you did here. I like your projects. I like your whole overall website. Great. I mean, I hope you do well in the future.